Hi, guys. It's me. It's Subi Sadir, and this is Telling It My Way, the absolute only way to tell it, right? Um, we can just kind of hang out for a little bit. I just posted that I was gonna go live off this YouTube site, so I was giving everyone a minute to to log in to see who's gonna watch stuff like that. So we can just kind of hang out and talk about whatever until they start to arrive. And then we can kind of go from there. Yeah, and I'm over here just clicking on stuff, don't know what I'm clicking on. I should probably pay more attention to the things that I'm doing most of the time. So, how have you guys been? I hope you have had a pretty day. We're going to probably go live in about 2 more minutes. Well, not go live, but get on topic in about 2 more minutes. So you can go to the bathroom or do whatever it is you need to do um, for the next 2 more minutes. And then we'll go from there. We just waiting. We got 1 more minute. I don't need an audience for me to get going. I just start fucking talking, and that's it. I don't like this post. We're gonna delete that, and we're gonna do another one. Okay, so here we go. One sec. I'm trying to do two, three things at the same time. It don't be working, but I be really over here trying. I try to get it done. It is so slow. Awesome. So here we go. I had some questions about when I do something and when I promote a show or if I write a book. I pretty much expect the same group of people to kind of comment on it, support it. I feel like when it's like your friends or something, sometimes they don't even read what's going on. They know it's you, so they just kind of support it and pass it on. Um, I've always kind of figured that they just don't like me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I sum all my shit up. I be like, these bitches just don't like me. Dudes, they don't never support a female. Like, so that's something I really don't expect a lot of men to do because it's only a couple guys that'll really support a female and say, oh man, she does her thing, she does this, she does that. Usually they just try to dismiss us like we don't really matter, or name somebody that they know, that's way better at it, So I've never really expected much when it comes from men. I got my usual. But as far as the crowd, I just be like, man, why they don't just be like riding for me like I ride for them. So I I make up excuses as to why people don't. I'm like, yeah, it's because I use a lot of profanity. Yeah, it's because I talk about knocking bitches out. And then you have a list of reasons that you hear about that people say why they don't fuck with you. Oh my gosh, she always doing this. She always doing that. I'm not trying to make her rich. I just get tired of dealing with this and dealing with that. And, my friend don't like her. And, she started this whole thing one time. So I just kind of go with it and be like, fuck them. Because seriously, Not one part of me gives a fuck. Not one part. But what I couldn't understand is lately there's a guy that everybody from Waco, Texas, that you're familiar with. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of them. I swear it's about 47 sisters and brothers. Well, maybe 46 brothers and one sister. Um, Everybody is athletes. The brothers have went to the NFL. Just a really big family. But there's one brother in particular that I know, who, he went to Baylor, then he went to the NFL, then, he moved out of state and, started a lot of business stuff. But, he has a gym, a training or whatever. And I get it. A lot of us have trainings. A lot of men out there open up their own little get fit place to be. His is more, to me, my concept of what he does is more directed to getting the younger athlete together, getting them more developed. I mean, I feel he can work with adults, but to me, it just looks like he helps prepare children to get them to the next level, to make them coachable. And he doesn't only train the what I call glory positions. When you talk about football, you're running back, quarterback, man, tight end, wide receiver. Nobody really talks about the linemen too much, except for the running back when, they don't hold up. But he has his little gym and shit, and, he's definitely trying to get his name out there, and he's doing a lot of things, and he has branded his brand, Total Athlete Trainers. I call him surround sound, Suge Knight of the training. But you guys know him. His name is Dwight Johnson. No profanity. He preaches, he just recently was in Texas. I don't know if pastoring is a word, he was reverending. I know that ain't no motherfucking word, but he was doing it at the church or whatever. No, he has his family, married, beautiful wife, beautiful children, both kids, athletes, boy and a girl. But he did something to me that was pretty amazing. He took his brand to the next level, right? So he comes out and he has this total athlete. He has the protein powder. He got the pre-workout and the post-workout and the while you're working out and, the just in the car being thirsty and hungry and shit. So he has that. I don't know anyone else who has their own brand. I don't know any motherfucking body that has their own brand of workout supplements. So when I saw that this dude had went out and put Total Athlete, has been contracted and, FDA approved, all that type of shit, you know what I'm saying, to market a substance of this magnitude, you know what I'm saying? I was like, Waco gonna go fucking crazy because that's his hometown. I'm thinking people about to lose their mind because this is a person and this is something that you really proud of. You get to say, I know this motherfucker, man. I know his loud ass. You know what I'm saying? So again, I figured y'all just don't fuck with me. So that's why I don't really get a lot of love from Waco. I don't get the type of shit that I be thinking. As long as I'm talking about somebody, like the city, love it. But if I stop trying to talk about somebody, don't nobody be trying to fuck with me. So when I posted, his commercials and shit, I was super proud, but I was like, damn, the city not even responding. So what I wanted to know is, and he don't even know I'm doing this because me and him is not no friends. Like, we don't talk and kick it and shit. You know what I'm saying? He probably don't even know my real name. But I was confused because every motherfucking body claimed they in the gym. They doing fucking push-ups. You know what I'm saying? But nobody had anything to say about this accomplishment. This this accomplishment is real. This is big. And I'm like, where the fuck is the city at? This motherfucker went fucking pro. This motherfucker went to school with us. Everybody has kids that play football. Nobody reaches out. Nobody asking for help. Nobody asks for support. And that is what concerns me, because are we only out to support someone that can later help us? Is that what it is? Do you feel like because, we have not been endorsed by a bigger name, that means what we do is not worth supporting? Or my main question is, when you're from a small town, is it true what they say about people in a small town? Is that concept true, that small town people don't think for themselves, they follow the trend? Meaning they got to wait for somebody to tell them what's hot and what's not. Because I know that if it was someone else that had made it a little further, for myself, for him, for any others, that, city likes to be behind it, because the city talks about LT all the time, and LT don't ever talk about the motherfucking city. But when I say they own him so strong, all of a sudden everybody know him. All of a sudden everybody you spend night at his house. Everybody know his mama, trying to call his mama by a nickname and shit. Don't nobody know you motherfuckers. But I don't understand why nobody is behind. When the fuck have you ever met someone that got their own fucking brand of fucking workout supplements? Like, that to me is amazing. Just the time and thought that goes into it. But what really gets me is when you launch something and everyone who you think is going to come out and back you and they don't. It can be devastating, and it can definitely be a setback. Total athlete trainers, total athlete fuel. Get the powder in you. Like, I love the way he talked, because he's so country and his voice so deep. Y'all gonna have to get out there and learn how to do more better for yourself. So I like the way he talked. His name is Dwight Johnson. He has a brother named Dwayne Johnson. He got a sister named Daphne. It's like 39 of them. I don't really know all of them like that. Their mama remind me of Diane Carroll. She's just so elegant. She just don't have time or whatever. But when I saw that his shit was out there and he wasn't getting the type of support that I thought he was going to get, it just really, it made me view things different, because all this time I felt like y'all just wasn't supporting me because I done beat up your baby mama. I done whooped your best friend. I be talking shit about you or whatever. And I was like, well, that's why they don't ride with me, because I'm always talking about their ass, or them beat up somebody that they know. But then it hit me, no, that has nothing to do with it. A motherfucker just can't show love and support because they don't want someone that they know to do better than them. You'd rather have a stranger do well than someone that you actually know. And I don't know if it's because you know that person where you feel like that makes you look like you sorry as a motherfucker because you haven't done anything, so you don't want to support them doing anything, or what it is. I just don't know. So that's why I thought I would come on here and ask you guys and see what you have to say and see how you feel about it. So that's all I got, and you be awesome.